Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mark, aka Crisis 169, coming to you guys with another live stream. This live stream brought to you by me, myself, and I. It is once again 11:48 p.m. Saturday. Weekend news has begun. Thank you guys for watching. I have a cold sore. I cut my cold sore while shaving, of course. You know how it goes. It's always a pleasant feeling to do that. Um, be that as it may, though, here's today's topic. Weekend topic is going to be about Weekend News, Season 1, Episode 4, I do believe. I think Episode 4. 50 Series BS issues, breaking 5080s, 5090s, 5070's question. What, why, how, and what to make from it. And what to make from it. What to make from it is the issue we need to look at. If you guys have followed my channel, any you guys know I'm an information channel. I'm also a reviewer. I reviewed the PS5 controller. I reviews the PS4 controller. I review a lot of even these cheap Xbox ones that are crap, but they're good budget stuff. I review a lot of things for you guys because I want you guys to understand stuff like this. But what I review or refuse to review is graphics cards unless I'm using them, like my 3070, 2060, stuff like that. My 5600X, my 5800X 3D, my RAM sticks. I don't get stuff for free. Now, granted, Christmas, birthday, whatever is fine, or I buy it myself. The graphics card I got from family, the processor as well as RAM for Christmas, big difference. But these companies don't send me this stuff. Okay, I make that right now, clear right now. I don't ask Xbox or Sony to send me anything. They don't. Uh, Even when I reviewed this one here, I reviewed the camo version of the 50 of the camo version of the reviewed this. Cost a little more money, but it was a good thing. Why I'm talking about this stuff? Because when I go out and buy something, guys, and use it, when I say, yeah, go ahead and buy this, I'm putting my seal on it. I stand by it. And I said, yeah, granted, even this Xbox controller I had for maybe 4 or 5 months that had the issue with the drifting, I got to take it apart and figure out what it is. It could be anything. It could be dirt in there, whatever, dust, whatever. It could be broken itself. Who knows? But these things do happen. And I still stand by the things I review. I don't sit there and say, well, it broke, you can't review it. No. You can get you one. Even these batteries here I review. Even these batteries are cheap and they don't really hold a charge very well, whatever. Whatever. I stand by the stuff that I review because that's what I do. So when YouTubers talk about the 50 series cards and all their crap, and they stand behind the 40 and 50 series card, and all those problems happen, and oh my God, only a few YouTubers talked about not buying one right now. Paul's Hardware Unboxing, talked about it. The other two, Gamers Nexus and J2 Cents, did not mention until after the problems happened with the 50 series cards going on with this. I think it's us as YouTube creators like myself. I have to come out with some type of understanding that we need to be held to a higher standard than the average YouTubers out there just out there doing stuff. I do have a following 180 subscribers. You guys do buy the headset that I recommended, or this one right here too as well. I recommend this one. Um, there it is. Got to get to it here. Sorry. No, I recommend this thing right here. Even though I think it's kind of junk, a few of you guys bought this, and you guys like it. It's a wired headset, RGB game headset. You guys like it. A few of you guys bought it because you liked it. It was $40. It's probably got on sale for like one guy said like $20, whatever on sale. That's fine. It has Nintendo Switch on it too as well. PC, PlayStation, whatever, Xbox, all the Steam Deck. You guys bought that stuff. You guys bought it because of what I talked about. I said it's a good placeholder, but not a good like this is a good thing to have the whole a good go to. This is a great go to. This is more to hold you over until you got paid, or maybe you got a birthday coming up, Christmas, whatever. That will hold you over. A lot of people still use these. Two of you guys who talked about this use this, and I thank you guys for giving reviews on it. And thank you bought it at Best Buy. You bought it, of course, at GameStop because you can't buy it at Best Buy, but buy it at GameStop. And you guys gave a good review about it. You guys told me. Now, but do I sit there and hold everything to accountable as this headset or the controllers or the things of that nature? No, I don't. Because everyone's different. But when we talk about a graphics card or processor or RAM or power supply, these things are different because they're a lot more finicky. And I think the 50 series cards with NVIDIA, we're seeing the cluster F of this company. They're $1 trillion company, and yet they can't perform some better in-house security. Well, that's good. 4060 ain't bad. 4060 ain't bad. The 4060s, you have to have a certain power supply cable to run it. The 40 series cards, but really, it shouldn't matter unless you have a certain wattage. I think the 4090 and 4080s are the ones that are the biggest ones you worry about with the power supply issue because the connectors. If you connect them to the graphics card, it should be fine. But a lot of people weren't doing that. They were kind of just having it daisy chain off. Yeah. So that's why the power supply issue with the cabling is not really worried. The 4060 is a little underpowered, but for you boxing, you probably play a lot of high demanding games too as well. But you don't really care about having the latest and greatest. What I've talked to you about in the past on this channel. I'm not latest and greatest either, but from a 580 to a 4060, that's pretty good jump. Do you get 16 variant or you get the 8 variant? Because either or, 16 or 8 is fine. The 8 gigabytes kind of lackluster, but then again, even 16 lackluster in the 4060, but still better than the 580, obviously. Um, technology sound. Um, I got the 8. Yeah, you could probably play some other games too as well on it. Type in here. I think with the variant of the 40 series cards being discontinued now, people are really going to be trying to buy anything they can. And with the issues, so right, yeah, huge improvement. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, from a 580 to 4060, that's a huge improvement. Oh wow, now you got a Micro Center? That's good. Ain't bad at all. Price. See, that's one thing about Micro Center a lot of people don't understand. And I don't have one around town, so I really can't do a review about them. Maybe you boxing can do something like that. Maybe you can do a stream upstream of that one, do like a live stream. And you know, you come on your live stream, you can talk about the Micro Center experience because I don't have one here in Clark, so unfortunately. But going back to my thing though, and I'm giving a foundation in my video here, my live stream. When I review things, I review it in a way where, like I said, a few of you guys bought this headset, even though I think it's kind of junky for $40, but it does do a good job. It does. It's wired gaming. Two of you guys bought it, and you guys like it, and it's your go-to. It's your go-to headset now. I think that's fine. I think people have a right to choose. When I say the Razer is good and the Ash tracks, you can't find them anymore because they're no longer being created. You probably find them used maybe online. It's a good headset, but has issues when it comes to the. Um, I did a review on this too below. The headset picks up a lot of noise. This one does not. This one has noise cancellation. If I don't hit, no, if I don't say anything, you don't hear anything. This picks up conversation from down the street practically. Um, and that's one of the things about headsets that I kind of be mindful of. But going back to the series card, and you're asking yourself, what the hell does this have to do with graphics cards? A lot, because when you're reviewing stuff, a lot of reviewers out there go, "Oh yeah, great card, great stuff, this, that, and the other," but we haven't seen anything yet. Now we've seen them. 5080, 5090 are having bricking issues, where the updated drivers are bricking the consoles, bricking the graphics cards. And even the little switches you can push to go in silent mode or gaming mode may not 100% work. So once it's bricked all the way through. And if you guys bought a scalper situation, you're truly SOL. Because now you have no legal battle. You can't argue scalper. Scalper doesn't care. So I always tell people, don't buy from anything from a scalper, electronic wise. I've been saying this for a long time, and no one's been listening. Handful of you guys have. There were a lot of you guys out there, and in YouTube world don't care. You buy what you want. But you go on PC market, PC building on Facebook. Oh well, scalpers that need business too. They buy one of these things. Person bought one. Guess what happened? They got bricked, and everybody dogged on them except me. I'm like, whatever. I'm just like, well, I'm gonna let you just relish in your failure. And I said something later on saying, well, now you learn why I don't like scalpers. Because scalpers don't have a return policy. If you bought from a home seller that has something at home and he has like a 30-day or 6 month or 30-day or 60-day warranty, literally warranty, maybe like those home sellers that buy something and they sell it, third party people maybe. But a scalper doesn't have that loyalty program. You're not gonna go to Scalpers R Us and get a loyalty card. And I think that's the biggest thing with people today are realizing. The scalpers don't have a layaway program. Scalpers don't care. I saw a graphics card on a 5090 on YouTube Marketplace for $12,000. I laughed so hard I almost whipped myself because I'm like, this is the most dumbest thing I ever seen in my life. There's people out there buying this crap. It's like three bids on it. I'm like, you guys kidding me? Is a gene pool in these people's three people's lives that that mixed with chlorine or bleach? They have to sit there and I mean and going on that we're going on rants here. Um, what, why, and how? Well, what happened? Well, I already discussed the updates for drivers are causing 5080, 57, 5080, 5090s to brick. Not much 5070's yet. Well, no, they haven't been released yet. But I guarantee you, they will have problems too. I guarantee you. They'll be like, here, 59, 58, holding my beer pretty much, probably. Unless NVIDIA gets out there and fixes the update quickly. And if they do, people who have RRAs who did not buy from a scalper are going to be pissed. Like, whoa, wait a second. You had to fix all along. You waited to launch 50 series, 5070 to fix this. Then you have another problem with that. Yeah, we used you guys to get that money, and now we're going to push a button now to fix it. Well, I told you guys, don't buy anything for at least a year. 6 months the latest, or the earliest. A year latest. I believe that we need to look at things more with multiple and like multiple lenses and look at everything they're doing and figure out, okay, so what are we doing now? How are we doing this? Well, no, why are they releasing this cards order? Because these cards come out almost 2 to 4 years. It hasn't even been really 4 years since the 20 since the it's been 40 less than 4 years since they released the 40 series cards. Even that long. And it's like, okay. So you're releasing the cards so damn early. Now we have a problem. And now you have the 40 series problem that just got rectified maybe a year ago or so. Now you're launching a 50 series card with a different set of problems. People be like, "Oh my god!" People be on YouTube going, "You don't understand, Mark. You don't understand. All problems happen." Like I said in my opening of my video stream here, Nvidia is a $1 trillion company. You cannot tell me they don't have a way to fix or to identify issues with their upcoming graphics card, especially with AI now. Nobody in quality assurance said, "Hey, we have a problem with these cards, and the driver's not taking too well. We might want to, postpone the launch or do some more ground tests on these driver updates." And traditional NVIDIA fashion, "Well, we can go ahead and release it and fix it later." This is not Battlefield or Helldivers 2 you're talking about here. A graphics card is not a video game. It has working components, it has chips, it has die, it's silicone, it has working parts with fans, it has heat elements. The thing is not a video game. Games don't magically appear on the graphics card. They have to be, passed through it, put on it, then it goes to display. And granted, no, I'm not a scientist. I don't have, I don't have $1 trillion money, so I don't know for sure what they do in the video technically. But I guarantee you, they're not doing a whole lot. They canceled the 10 series, they canceled the 16 series cards, and they stopped production of 40 series cards. And they turn around and tell, "Oh, yeah, everybody buy 50 series cards." Meaning, same cards that are causing problems, bricking. It may be only a few of them. Okay, maybe only five. I guess let's say only five. Yeah, you spent like $2,000 on a 5090 at a Micro Center. Yeah, it's just only five of them. Do you think that the person gives a damn sitting in their room staring at a box at 5090 and have a broken card, waiting on the video to give them an RRA so they can send it back and hopefully get a new one without having to brick again? If I spent $2,000, of course I wouldn't, on a graphics card anyway, I would not be happy doing that. I'll be pissed the F off going, I want someone's job, I want names, I want jobs, I want people to explain to me on a phone call, video call, whatever, what the hell happened. That's what I would like to know. But that's me. If my 3070 stopped when I got it as a gift from my family not working, my sister who bought it for me, my brother-in-law bought it for me, would have, they would have wanted questions, concerned, they would have wanted questions and what I did, the games I did, updates, they would ask everything about when my graphics card didn't work at one time because they didn't know an update happened. They want to know what I did, what I didn't do, how I did it, everything, like a detailed list of everything that I did when I had a 2060 had an issue. My sister, because she's an IT person, she wanted a play by play down to the damn freaking, second of what I did and didn't do. Come to find out, I didn't update correctly and then I turned the computer off by mistake. And no big no no during the update world when you're updating graphics cards. So I learned a lesson then. Now at 3070, I don't touch anything. I let it update normally. Then I restart it. Then I put it in sleep mode when I'm done with it. That's something that you do normally. But NVIDIA had what 20 years, 20, 30 years, whatever it is, to to really perfection and articulate their fixes of graphics cards over the last 20, 30 years. Granted, granted, the AI stuff could cause a problem. Maybe the AI updating could be the issue. And maybe it could be. Maybe the AR artifacting, the AI stuff could be causing issues with the updating of the drivers. And maybe. Could be simple as them, turning off the AI stuff for a while, doing like a firmware update to just disable the updates, disable the AI controls or whatever. Let the graphics card just be a 5090 non-AI for a while. Then, as they repatent, refix the wheel, they turn it back on, and then we all hoist NVIDIA on our shoulders, carry them around. Yay, good job, NVIDIA. But that's not happening, and it won't happen for a while. And I think people just need to start accepting this. That NVIDIA want a quick buck. The new scalpers are going to buy this stuff, and people are going to rush to the store to go to scalpers and go buy this. And they didn't care. So you want any more proof that NVIDIA doesn't give a damn about you? I thought that they're spending 3, 4, 5 grand on the graphics card. Buy a scalper graphics card and try to get that damn thing registered. They'll look at you and probably laugh on the phone. They'll laugh in the algorithm, go delete, and just move on their day while they're still counting their cash. Because they don't care, and that's just the way it is. And if you don't believe me, then I don't know what to tell you. The Moxon got a 40 series card. Now I may go to AMD eventually, because this right here is just driving me up the wall. I'm trying to figure out why in the hell are they actually doing this, and what's really NVIDIA's end game. Now I know they're trying to just cripple the gaming market. Because this is what makes PC gaming very hard for a lot of people to stomach. Is you spend all this money, building your rig and get your stuff, you get your graphics card, put it in there, and the damn thing doesn't turn on or doesn't update or doesn't post or whatever, and you're like wondering, okay, why you spend all this money on a graphics card and a processor, and RAM, and all that other crap, and I'm playing diddly shit, and it's like, okay, so what now? I tell you what now. People with pitchforks and damn flames gonna be running toward NVIDIA's damn compound, wanting to drag them out and let them on fire because they're not getting what they need, the answers that they want to hear. And I'm not saying this is some launch that, okay, well, they have only 10,000 5080s, 5090s, and they sold all of them, and oh my God, it's terrible. If that was the case, if people people can get over it, whatever, end the video and move on, get over it. But this is the update, a driver update causing issues, breaking $1,000 graphics cards, $2,000 graphics cards. We haven't even had the launch of the 5070's yet, not knowing what kind of cluster of nightmare that's gonna be. And we're supposed to hold out hope and hope to Gabe Knoll or whoever Nvidia gods or Steam or whoever people pray to in the PC gaming world to hope and pray that the fairy dust sprinkle over it actually works. And I'm like, are we supposed to sit there and just do that now? Just put our fingers and toes together and hope and pray that it works? Because right now, folks, I'm not doing that. I'm not hoping for something to work. Should work out of the damn box. I'm not saying we don't have issues with brand new graphics cards. I get that. But I also get too, though, is that when the graphics cards come out, testing should have been done months ago. They already knew 50 series cards are going to have AI control algorithms and all that other crap. They knew that a year ago, I guarantee you. They knew this. And what they do, they sit on their hands, sit on their big fat paychecks and a mountain of cash. Doing, well, we got the money from 40 series card. Now it's time to lease the 50 series card and hope that cluster doesn't burn us down. And it won't, folks. No amount of boycotting the video is going to cause them to care. Oh, yeah, we got peasants out there, while we're running around saying they're not going to buy graphics cards. They're like, anybody care? No? Okay, good. Just go to lunch. And they go to lunch, and you're sitting there, we're going to fight against. They don't care. To really hurt them is to have a collective people come together. And what I saw on Facebook and a PC gaming Facebook site page saying how they're going to buy what they want and no one can tell them otherwise. It's their money, not yours. That told me that the gaming community, these elitists, are so blinded by their loyalty to be the latest and greatest that they're bending over and allowing NVIDIA to shove their hand or fist up their butt, and they're not even getting lube for it. This, folks, really bothers me. There's PC gamers out there now whoring themselves, just like the Sony ponies did when the PlayStation issue happened. And actually, the outage has been resolved for about 99% of the population of PlayStation people. By the way, update there for you guys who are PlayStation guys, or if you guys care at all. Um, but a lot of PC people out there are bending over and wanting NVIDIA to mount their rear end and just pound the hell out of them. I hate to have that kind of graphical detail, but one thing, guys, I'm an adult. We're adults here. No children watch my show. My video is actually, and I think this is corrupted or it's protected. I don't have children on my page, so and everything I do try to keep because I'm a very crude person. But so I put my videos, not made for children. So if parents are watching their children watch YouTube, and hope they are, you know, that I always say that my videos are very mature. So, but people are letting NVIDIA do that, and then not just NVIDIA, it's other companies too. But it seems like NVIDIA allows themselves that the fan base, NVIDIA allows themselves to be hoarded out like that, and it's really sad that they allow themselves to be treated like there's a hooker on a Friday night and be slapped around and burned and other crap like that, and it's okay for them because they don't want, Big Daddy NVIDIA to go somewhere else and give that person attention or some kind of weird, twisted thing that people are into these days when it comes to attention, I guess. And they feel like they have to just support Team Green. I'm all for NVIDIA and AMD making all the money they can. I'm not against that. I'm not against capitalism. What I'm against is stupid people with money giving a company that doesn't care more money and allow themselves to be hoarded out, then complain when people call them out on the hypocrisy of their own stupidity, then they just same thing that's okay. I think it's rough, guys. Um, more future updates are gonna be in this video here, though. Um, side note, like I said, PlayStation Network's up and running for about 99% of the people in this country, on the planet anyway. Um, really no other news report really outside of my sustainment for the YouTubers that I mentioned earlier in the video, and getting free graphics cards and not really understanding that we need to maybe be a little more hesitant of yeah, go buy this thing without having updates come out. That's why when I make reviews about this stuff, guys, this stuff here, the the thing to talk about, I use it for a while, then I give you guys information on it. And a lot of you guys bought the controllers I talk about and like them, and they're throwaway stuff. A lot of these controllers I buy, like these cheap ones are throwaway stuff, and it shouldn't be. It should last longer than 6 months. But what are you gonna do with the build? You know, you know. I think it's time for the YouTubers to come together, and I've contacted also a non. I contacted Locale podcast. Still no big information on that yet. Um, contacted Locale. Just try to get on, stream get on a multi-streaming channel, to help express my channel, but also help, because a lot of people want to spread weather wings, and I'm one of them too myself. I made that commitment to you guys in 2025. Try to spread my wings a little more. But guys, this is about it. I will do one future update about this topic when the 5070's come out, I think later this month. I think they come out. I think the 27th. I think they come out right around 27th or March 1st. And once I get an information about that, I will give you guys more information on what the findings are. And yes, I will watch YouTubers like Gamers Nexus and Jay's Two Cents, and I'll go online, PC World, and I'll do a lot of reviews and a lot of checks. I'll do a lot of checking reviews and scrutinizing what I see. And I write reports down, have a piece of paper, I write down, write down. I watch YouTubers, I go on different websites. I check and analyze, try to find out what's going on. I don't have the ears of these companies, guys, to send me the free stuff, and I wouldn't want it either, because that means I have to have agreements with these companies, and if something's crappy like the NZXT issue that happened, I don't want to have to go back and redo all my videos to delete their name like J2 Cents had to. That's why I don't do it. That's why I just have a full time job, and all my time rests upon you guys. And I even toyed the idea, getting a Patreon up and running and partnering with like me, St. Jude or whatever, and and donating some of the profits to St. Jude or all of it to St. Jude probably, and helping them out. I thought about that. You know, make a little money on the side, but also help. A cause like that. That'd be kind of cool. I'm still working that stuff out. As I get more subscribers, I'm like, I could do something positive with my rant and rave. Of course, then again, I have, if I do that, I have to be a lot more PG and a lot more not, yeah, no, you're not dropping the F bombs because I don't think a St. Jude person was turn on my channel and I'm F bombing everything. I don't think they want to hear the F bomb from a fat guy, about when a kid getting cancer treatment and he looks over and see the fat guy dropping F bombs about, about certain gaming things going on in the gaming world. But I thought about doing Patreon and setting up like an account with St. Jude and sending them, money from it, and they keeping like half it myself, or 60-40, where they get 60%, I get 40 or whatever. I thought about that one time. And doing some good with my time, can you guys help out, and they get, stuff. Then again, it's easier for me to just send a check to them by myself, you know, and you guys too as well. I thought about that. Now I know I may look into that if that's possible. Like I said, that's probably months and months and months down the road. I'm not, or even a year down the road, probably years down the road. I'm not really worried about that right now. That's something in my head. Like I can do Patreon and set up an account with St. Jude or Animal Rescue, and give a portion to help out those situations. I thought about that. Doing some good with the YouTube. Because YouTube's all negative and all negative stuff. And this is my final part of my video, guys. Nothing to do with the topic we talked about already. But that'll be something good to do. I thought about that, doing a Patreon and getting paid, but also giving to an organization like St. Jude, a portion of each month, revenue. And that's why I wanted to get 1,000 subscribers or more, so I can get on the YouTube ad revenue program and do something like that, and give a portion to St. Jude. Even if let's say I make like $50, or let's say I make $100, $50 in 1 month, off ad revenue, probably a little more than that. But let's say that, give half to St. Jude. That helps out children fighting cancer, or an animal place. I could buy food for animals and stuff. 25 bucks and buy a lot of food and stuff. You know, so it's a lot of good things you can do on YouTube. So I'm trying to thought about doing. I thought doing, doing a Patreon. So what I thought about doing Patreon and doing like a St. Jude thing, St. Jude where I can go, or like Shrine, like Shriners, whatever, just different things. I thought about that in my head, thinking, I can do that. Okay, I can make some money on the side, but also help out a community that needs help. or just get 1,000+ subscribers and go from there. But either way, guys, like I said, this is years down the road, and I'm talking about years down the road, not like tomorrow or anything. Hey, tomorrow, guys, I'm doing this. No. Uh, but yeah, guys, this is my video. Thanks for watching my video. I will do another live stream when the 50 series with 5070's drop, and we'll go from there. Hopefully, this issue will be taken care of by then. But if not, you bet yourself I'll be on it talking about it. So, peace, love. Thank you, Boxy, and you guys who stopped by. Appreciate it. Once again, if you're new to my channel, subscribe down below. I have plenty of videos, plenty of stuff you can watch archived. You guys can watch and enjoy. Peace out.